witnessed in Parliament earlier today. And tonight, the fate of Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mombasa Linturi is in the hand of an 11-member select committee of the National Assembly that will decide to send him home or give him another chance. This after the MPs in a dramatic session where chants of Linturi must go filled the floor of Parliament, approved a motion of impeachment with 149 members voting in approval with only 36 opposed to it. As KTN's senior political affairs reporter Daniel Kariuki now explains, the 11-member committee has 10 days to investigate the allegations and report back to the House.
Mombasa Linturi, the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture, is a man under siege, literally.
Allow me to hand you over for this live broadcast.
His position as CS is now under threat after the National Assembly voted yes to approve a motion of impeachment against him. The MPs have set up an 11-member committee that will now investigate him and report back to the House on their findings on the fake fertilizer.
Order!
Thursday morning in the National Assembly, chants rented there as debate to approve or oppose motion to impeach Linturi gained momentum.
Order!
Speaker Moses Wetangula forced to intervene momentarily.
Order, honorable members, order! Will you take your seats, members?
Armed with evidence to convince MPs to vote for the motion, Bumula MP Jack Wamboka tabled the motion, accusing the CS of allowing the National Cereals and Produce Board to be used by private entities to sell fake fertilizer to the unsuspecting public.
We have a president with good intention. We have a minister who cannot implement the vision of his appointing authority. Honorable Speaker, this House should find it necessary that we recommend to the President that Mombasa Linturi must vacate office.
Kenyans watch your member of parliament and how they vote. Those that vote against this bill are people that must go home. 2027 is coming. You will go home if you vote against this bill.
I remember saying that this is going to go in the records of history as the most incompetent cabinet. And you can already see that some people are protecting, Mr. Speaker, Mombasa Linturi and claiming that he was ignorant.
However, a section of legislators, especially those in the ruling coalition Kenya Kwanza, dismissing the allegations claiming Linturi was being used as a sacrificial lamb.
The mover of this motion, as courageous as he thought he was, he has completely failed the House. He has failed to show us the precision with the law that he ought to show in line with the Constitution and the standing orders.
As I oppose this motion, it is simply because many times we have wanted to sacrifice people who are not really victims of what we want to sacrifice them for.
To say this House should allow the Committee on Agriculture to lay a very conclusive report. We have been with the farmers, we have talked to these people, and Mr. Speaker, the truth shall come out.
However, the majority, 149, voted in favor of the motion compared to 36 who were opposed to the motion. 3 members abstained. But a section of the MPs opposed the names of some names contained in the 11-member team.
This is a vote that has a critical threshold. Once we have reached the threshold, it matters not whether you voted or not.
The National Assembly appointed TJ Kajwang, Robert Mbui, Naomi Wako and Rachel Nyamai as members of the 11-member committee. Others include Samuel Chepkonga, George Gitonga Muragara, Jane Njeri Maina, Kasim Sawa Tandaza, Malulu Injendi, Yusuf Farah and Catherine Omanyo. The 11 select member committee has until Monday 13th to table their report. If the select committee report finds that the allegations are substantiated, the House will take a vote whether to approve a resolution requiring dismissal of the Cabinet Secretary. Daniel Kariuki, KTN News at the Parliament Buildings, Nairobi.
But even as MPs set up a probe